Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Inshallah, today we'll go over book number 4 and lesson number 5 of Madina Arabic. And we'll get started soon. And sorry for and apologies for starting late because of the microphone issues that I was having. So hopefully everybody can hear me now. And do request everybody to try to mute yourself. I'm going to mute everybody. All right. So we'll get started now, and I'm going to share my screen. All right, hopefully everybody can see the screen. This is book number 4, lesson number 5. The Khamis, couple of vocabulary items. Maq'ad is the seat. Maq'ad is called a seat. Ya abati, oh my father. This is generally, if you see there is an ayah of Quran that is used in this particular lesson, which is the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam when he actually speaks with his father. This is where this is coming from. Baka yabki is to cry, to weep, and then tariq is the way, or path or way is the same thing, tariq. And fi athnai, during, fi athnai, during, kazaba yakzibu, to lie or a lie, inqalaba yanqalibu, to overturn, inqalaba yanqalibu, to overturn. So these are the only 3 that actually, a couple of 6 or 7 vocabulary items that will be used in today's lesson. Lesson is very easy, by the way, today. So first thing to remember, that when we say in Arabic language, when we say don't go, we know that in the previous lesson when we say izhab means to go, but now when we actually want to say something to somebody to not to go, or we say don't go, instead of saying izhab, we'll say la tazhab, la tazhab. Now, as you can see that it is the mudare, meaning it is in the present tense, but with the omission of the dhamma of the third radical, right? So the particle la used here is la niyahiya, la prohibitive la, while the la in the la afhamul faransiya, I do not understand English or French language, is called la nafiya, the negative la. Now, very, very easy. When you say tazhabu, it means you go. When you say la tazhabu, it means you don't go. But in reality, when you want to tell somebody not to go, you will say la tazhab. If you remember that we were going through the Fe'le Amr during the last lesson. So when you're actually giving some sort of a command to somebody, you will actually say la tazhab. So now in this particular word, you see that we're not going to say la tazhabu. Instead, we will say la tazhab. You'll have the last letter that you have, there will be no fatha, kasra or dhamma on it. Now, a couple of other examples over here. La tajlis min huna, do not sit here or don't sit here. Same thing. La taktub bil qalam al ahmar, do not write with the red pen. La takhruj min al fasl, do not don't go out of the class. La ta'budish shaitan, do not worship the shaitan. And it is the same ayah, it is actually a part of the Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says la ta'budish shaitan. Now in this case, it is attiqa sakinin, because the kasra, the third radical, has a kasra because otherwise you cannot really pronounce the word correctly. So the dal that you have in ta'budu, that actually has a kasra in it, so that you will say la ta'budi shaitan, because it is easier and better to pronounce the word in Arabic language by saying it like this, by putting a kasra. So you'll say la ta'budi shaitan. Now, a couple of other examples. When you're talking about the second person, you'll say la tazhabu ya ikhwan, don't go my brothers. La tazhab ya Bilal, don't go ya Bilal or Bilal. La tazhabna ya akhwat, that do not go or don't go your sister. La tazhabi ya Amina, don't go Amina. Another thing that we will learn today, there is a word called almost or about to. So about to or almost, you will use the word kada. Kada yakadu, the verb, Arabic word that will be used over here will be kada yakadu. So kadal waladul yadhak, The boy almost laughed. كاد المدرس يخرج. The teacher was about to leave. So about to or almost, in both cases you will use the word kada. Now when you're using the same word in the mudare, meaning that you're using in the present tense, so then you will use the word yakadu. Instead of kada, you will say yakadu. Just like any other word, when we were doing the conjugation exercises, you saw that, how you use the words in the past tense, how you use the words in the present tense, and how you use the words in the future tense. So this is a mudare. So you will say yakadul jarasul yarin. The bell is about to ring. Yakadul imamu yarka'u. The imam is about to perform the ruku. So in this case, you just have to remember that it is exactly as any other word that you will use in Arabic language when you're doing your conjugation exercises. Kada is in the past tense and yakadu is in the mudare. You will also learn how you will actually use the negative particle when you're using it in mudare, meaning the la afhamul faransiya, I do not understand French language. La nadhabu ila al-malabi yawm al-jum'ah, we don't go to the playground on Fridays. But if ma is used with the mudare, the verb refers to the present time only. Note the difference between the ma and the la. La ashrabul qahwa, I don't drink coffee as a habit, right? But when I'll say ma ashrabul qahwa, it means I am not drinking coffee now. I'm talking about the present tense right now. La ashrabul qahwa, you're just giving a statement that this is my habit. I just don't drink coffee. But when you want to say that right now I'm not drinking coffee, you're trying to make a statement that you don't want to do something. Instead of saying la ashrabul qahwa, you'll say ma ashrabul qahwa, meaning that I am not drinking the coffee right now. There'll be a lot of exercises today just for this particular thing. Now, akulu, it means I eat. Now, originally, this word is, there are two hamzatul wasal over there, right? So you'll see there are two alifs over there. So, but you combine them together and it becomes akulu. Akulu. Same thing. I take, you will say akhuzu. I command, you will say amuru. There are two alifs over there, but you'll combine them together and it becomes the word becomes longer. The alif becomes longer. The word innama, it is used in Quran very, very often. The innama is used for the word only. It only simply means only. So innama anzuru ila sur, that I am looking at the pictures, and innama will continue to be used everywhere as the word translation to be as only. Couple of examples again. Anta la taktubul dars, innama taktubul risala. You're not writing the lesson, you're only writing a letter. Innama taktubu risala, that you're only writing a letter. Innamal amalu bin niyat, actions are judged by the intentions. Actions are only judged by the intentions. Innamu sadaqatul lil furaqa, charity is only for the poor. Innama sadaqatul lil furaqa, charity is only for the poor. I also copied another ayah from Quran, which is Surah Al-Baqarah. Innama yamurukum bisu'il wal fahsha'i wa an taqulu alallahi ma la ta'lamun. He only incites you to commit evil and indecency and to claim against Allah what you do not know. So innama simply means only. All right, so we'll directly go into the exercises. You will have a lot of exercises just for translation today. So you'll see why I said that, because you saw that in the beginning that we'll don't have a lot to, from a qawaid perspective, from a rules perspective, there are not a lot of rules in this particular lesson. So you'll have a lot of exercises instead. So the very first exercise that we will do between, you can start with Sister Mehreen and Sister Naila. So Sister Mehreen, you'll student number 1, and Sister Naila, you're student number 2. Very short little exercise.
I'm student number 1, Bilal bhai.
Ji. Yes.
Okay. Al-Mudarrisu teacher, Aina tazhabu ya Aba Bakr? Where did you go?
Tazhab.
Where are you going, Abu Bakr?
Yes.
Abu Bakr, Azhabu ila al-Mudiri. I'm going to the principal.
المدرس teacher لا تخرج من الفصل الآن. Don't leave the class now. اذهب إليه بعد الدرس. uh, اذهب go there after the lesson.
Go to him.
Go to him. إليه. Okay. Go to him. Yeah. After the lesson.
همايون يا أستاذ أنا طالب جديد. Oh teacher, I am the new student. أين أجلس? Where do I sit? Where I sit? أجلس هنا أمامك. I sit here in front of you, I guess.
Or you can say, can I sit or should I sit in front
Should
of you?
okay, should I sit in front of you?
المدرس teacher لا no لا تجلس هنا. Don't sit over there. هذا مقعد هشام.
Don't sit. لا تجلسوا هنا. Don't sit over here.
هنا. Okay. Yeah. لا تجلس هنا. Don't sit over here. هذا مقعد هشام. This seat is for هشام وهو غائب اليوم. غائب اليوم. He is absent today. اجلس هناك خلف حامد. Sit over there behind Hamid.
Very good. Excellent work. All right. Here's the translation for all of those sentences. And the next one will be between Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama and Brother Abdullah Saeed. Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama, you will be student number 1. And Brother Abdullah Saeed, you will be student number 2.
السلام عليكم. So, بشير أخذ هذه الدفاتر يا أستاذ. Can I grab these notebooks, oh teacher?
لا تأخذها. No, don't take it. ينظر في دفتري. No. He looks at the notebook. يا عبد الرحيم لا تكتب أجوبتك بالقلم أحمر. Do not write your answers with a red pen.
Keep going. There's one more line.
Oh. المدرس هو الذي يكتب بالقلم أحمر. Only teachers here are allowed to write with red pens.
Yeah. Teacher is the one who is allowed to write or who can write with the red pen. Because remember, it says huwa allazi.
Who will be okay? Teacher is the one who can write with red pen. Okay.
فيصل انظر إلى هذه المجلة يا أستاذ. فيصل, teacher, like with excitement, look at this magazine. ما أجملها. How beautiful is that?
لا تقرأ المجلة في فصل يا فيصل. Do not read magazines in the classroom, Faisal.
فيصل ما أقرأ هذه المجلة الآن. Do not read this newspaper right now.
He's answering, Usami. He's only answering right now.
Faisal, can't we read this newspaper right now?
No, he's saying, I'm not reading.
Oh, I'm not reading this newspaper now. إنما أنظر إلى الصورة التي فيها. I was just looking at the picture it has.
I'm only looking at the pictures in it.
I'm only looking at the pictures in it.
Such a typical response. Teacher said something and he said, I'm not reading, I'm just looking at pictures.
Yep. I was just taking the time on phone.
أفتح باب يا أستاذ. Should I open the door, teacher? Yakadu Jarasu Yarinu. The bell is about to ring.
المدرس teacher لا تفتحوا الباب الآن. No, do not open the door now.
Right now. Very good.
Right now.
Here's the translation for all of these. All right, so the next exercise. In this one, we simply have to, first of all, translate these sentences. So we can have Sister Azumi, we just have to translate these sentences. And once you have translated this, then you have to correct these sentences because there's something wrong in these sentences, meaning that the statement is wrong. But then you have to correct it after you translate this. So let's try to translate these sentences first for now.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Abubakar ma'ahu majallata. Abubakar has the magazine. And it isn't Abubakar, but it's rather Faisal who has the magazine. So Faisal ma'ahu majallat.
Yeah, so let's do the correction
And
after.
Faisal talibul.
For now, only translate the sentences.
Okay. Then okay. Faisal talibul jadid. Faisal is a new student. Bashiru katawal ajwibatu the kalam Ahmad. Basir wrote the answers with red pen. Hamza Gaib Yom. Hamza is absent today. Number one, the answer, it was Faisal who had the magazine. So
how will you say that? So say that.
Faisal ma'ahu majallat.
Faisalun ma'ahu majalla.
Faisal has Faisal ma'ahu majalla. Faisal has the magazine. And then Faisal Talib al-Jadid. Faisal is not is Hisham Humayun Talib al-Jadid. Then Basir, it was Basir Kataba Adbatu Bil Kalam Ahmad. Basir didn't write with the red pen, answers with red pen. It was rather Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman. Abdurrahim. It's Abdurrahman. So Abdurrahim Kataba Ajbatu Bil Kalam Ahmad. Then Hamza to Gaib Yom. No, it was Hisham. So Hisham Gaib Yom.
Excellent work. And I think it was not, yeah, it was Hisham actually. Yes. Here you go. So here's on the right hand side, you have the incorrect answers. On the left hand side, you have the correct answers, and your translation was also okay. Let's go to the next exercise. The next exercise we can have, let's see, you can do this. So Sister Kiran, are you able to talk? Sister Kiran, are you able to talk?
Yes.
Okay, so we just have to translate. Again, most of these exercises are only today for translation. So let's translate the top part first, whatever is mentioned on the top, and then inshallah we'll do the translation for the bottom part.
Tazhabu. I have to translate it. Tazhabu.
Yeah, tazabu and la tazabu and taktubu la taktubu, tashrabu la tashrabu. Translate these first, then we will translate the rest of it.
Tazhabu means she goes, or la tazhab, don't go.
So tazabu will be you go, and then la tazhab will be don't go.
Okay. Taktubu mean you write. La taktub, don't write. Tashrabu mean you drink. La tashrab mean don't drink.
Very good. And now let's try to translate. Let's translate the rest of the sentences also.
Ya Musa anta maridun fala takhruj min al-bayti wala tazhab ila al-madrasati wala tal'ab fi ash-shari'i. Ya Musa, O Musa, you are sick, so don't leave or don't go out from the house, and don't go to the school, and don't play in the street.
Very good.
Number 2, la tajlisu fi tariq, don't sit in this way. Number 3, iftahin nafizata wala taftahil bab. Iftahin nafizata. Open the windows and don't open the door. Number 4, la tadhak fil fasl, don't laugh in the class. Number 5, la ta'kul fi shari, don't eat in the street. La takzib, don't lie. La tahlik lihyataka, la tahlik. Tahlik, I just forgot.
Shave.
Don't shave. And I don't know lihyateka. What is lihyateka?
Don't shave your beard.
Lihyataka. Okay, don't shave your beard. La tas'alni haza su'al, don't ask this question. La tadrib zamilaka, don't beat your colleague. Qala Ibrahim alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam said, and what is this? Li abihi?
La abati. Oh, la abihi, yes.
La abihi means to his father. To his father. Ya abati, or my father, la tabudu shaitan, don't worship evil. Or
La tabudish shaitan.
yes, la tabudish shaitan, don't worship shaitan or
The devil.
evil. Yep. Or kama jaa fi surati Maryam. This kama jaa, it comes in Surah Maryam.
Very good. Excellent work. And here is the translation for all of these. It's done very well. MashaAllah. All right. So the next exercise is very simple. You just have to, this will be done by, let's see who can do this. Brother Umar NDI. You have to simply use the negative form of this, where instead of saying enter, you have to say do not enter. But you have to tell me the Arabic word of what you have to mention over here. And you have to use the correct pronunciation also. Okay. So for example, tadkhulu, you have to say, what is that word when you have to say do not enter? Okay. So same thing for all of these words. Go ahead and then translate also.
Tadkhulu, don't enter.
No. Tadkhulu means enter.
Enter.
But what is the word for do not enter?
La tadkhulu.
La tadkhul. Excellent work.
Tasma'u, listen or look. La tasma, don't look.
So you're saying look?
Or just listen.
Listen,
and
yes.
And don't listen. Tanzilu. Stand.
No, tanzilu means get down.
Get down. La tanzil. Don't get down. Taftul.
Taqtulu.
Taqtulu.
Kill.
Kill. La taqtul. Don't kill. Ta'khudh. Take. La ta'khudh. Don't take. Taqta'u. I forgot taqta'u.
Cut.
Cut. La taqta. Don't cut. Tarkabu. Ride. La tarkab. Don't ride. Tarfa'u.
Tarfa'u. Go ahead.
Forgot the meaning.
Tarfa'u means it says for yarfa'u. What do you say when you say yarfa'u? Or rafa'a? How will you say rafa'a? What is the meaning of rafa'a? It is to means to raise. So raise or rise.
Rafa'a. Rise. Tarfa. Don't rise.
Do not rise. Very good.
Do not rise.
And here's the translation for all of these. Sorry. You saw that last letter does not have any pronunciation, right? You just don't have any kasra, fatha, or dhamma. The next exercise, this is for who's not done yet. Abdurrahman, this is for you. You just have to translate these sentences.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Ahmadu la tazhab. Oh Ahmad, don't go. Ya Qwanu la tazhabu. Oh brothers, don't go. Ya Maryamu la tazhabi. Oh Maryam, don't go. Ya Akhawatu la tazhabna. Oh sisters, don't go.
Very good. Here's the translation for all of these sentences. Tamrin Sadis, 6 exercise. Now this one is for who's not done yet. Brother Subhan, this is for you. So just translate these sentences at the bottom. You don't have to explain what is mentioned on the top. This is simply the nafiya and the nahiya. So I'll explain that in a minute. But just translate the sentence, the 4 sentences at the bottom.
لما لا تأكل يا أخي? Why did you not eat, my brother? لا تأكل هذا يا أخي. Do not eat this, my brother. ألا تذهب إلى الملعب? Will you not go to the playground? لا تذهب إلى الملعب. Do not go to the playground.
Very good. And very simply, these sentences, as I mentioned before, these are la an nahiya, which is the prohibitive la, and then you have the la an nafiya, which is the negating la. Next exercise, this is for Brother Subhan. Why don't you do this again this time? Translate these.
هو يكتب he writes. أنت تكتب, you write. أنا أكتب, I write. Oh, never mind. هو يأكل, he eats. أنت تأكل, you eat. أنا آكل, yeah, أنا آكل, I eat. هو يأخذ, he takes. أنت تأخذ, you take. أنا آخذ, I take.
Very good. Here's the translation for all of these. This one, Sister Mehreen, this is everybody done? Let me see. Yes, everybody's done. We can go back now. Okay. Sister Mehreen, this is for you to translate. As I mentioned, most of these sentences are now simply translated today.
Sure, Bilal bhai. Fataha Zakaria al-Baba wa kada yakhruj. Zakaria opened the door. What is the meaning of wakada, Bilal bhai?
Kada means almost or nearly.
Okay. Wakada yakhruj. Yakhruj.
Went out.
And he almost went out.
Very good. Yeah. So this exercise that you're doing right now, this is only for the word kada. So that to show how kada in the past tense will be used. So kada is actually a past tense word, right? It's in Madi. All these sentences are in Madi right now, and kada will be used in the Madi. So that exercise is only to show how the kada word is used.
Okay. Kala Usmanu lil Mudir. Usman said to the director, Rafa'a Yusufu yadahu wakada yadribuni. Rafa'a Yusufu, Yusuf raised his hand, wakada yadribuni, and almost hit me.
Very good.
Inkalabat sayaratu Hamidin wakada yamut. Hamid's car overturned.
Very good.
He almost died.
Very good.
Darabatil mudiratu suada fakadat tabki. The director hit Suad, and he almost fakadat tabki. Tabki means Bilal bhai?
Cried.
Cried?
Crying, like crying. So she almost cried.
Oh, cry. Oh, tabka yabki. Okay, yeah. And she almost cried. Daraba tifli nazarati bil asa wa kada yaksiruha. Nazarati.
It's a glasses.
Okay. My tifli is my child. My child hit my glasses with the stick, and he almost broke it.
He almost broke them. Very good. Very good. It was a very weird sentence. I was thinking it would be difficult. I hope your child is not hitting your glasses with the stick. But...
I'm glad I don't wear glasses.
I was telling Sama bhai to take Yahya. For everybody, Yahya is Sister Mehreen's brother Usama's son. So I was telling him to let Yahya go with me, when we were going for the sacrifice. And he said, no, he is nowadays actually physically practicing everything that I teach him. So I don't want him to take you over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, here's the translation for all of these sentences. All right. So the next exercise is exactly the same thing. This is for Sister Naila. Sister Naila over here, before Sister Mehreen was doing the word kada, which is almost or nearly in the past tense. Now the same word is now being used in present tense in Mudare now it will be said as yakadu. So yakadu is the word that is used over here, and we have to do the exact same exercise.
Sure. As-sa'atul anal wahidatu. It's 1 o'clock right now. Yakadul mudiru yakhruju. The principal is about to leave, or
Yep.
about to leave. Yakadul imamu yarkau. The imam is about to go down. Yakadul jarasu yarin. The bell is about to ring. Lima darabta hadal walada ya Ali. Why did you hit this boy, O Ali? Huwa yakadu yabki. He is about to cry.
Very good. So again, the same word, but again, yakadu is the same word for nearly or almost, but now it was used in the present tense. All right. So this is at-tamrin al-ashir. I don't know why I mentioned the dars al-ashir. Okay. So the same words, but now we have to translate this as well. This will go back to brother Hafiz Muhammad Usama. So we simply have to translate these sentences. Now, just keep in mind, in the first sentence, you're saying something as a statement. Second sentence, it's the same thing, but now instead of using la, you're using ma. When you use the word ma in the same sentence, it actually becomes a present tense sentence. So the first is your habit or your kind of a statement, but the second one, you're actually saying something in the present tense. So that's why the word ma is used instead of la.
Ana la ashrabul kahwa. No, I did not. I did not drink the tea.
So it will be a statement. So if you have a habit of not drinking coffee, how will you say that?
No, I don't drink the coffee.
You simply say, I do not drink coffee. So this sentence,
I do not drink coffee.
I do not drink coffee. Very good. So next one.
Ana ma ashrabul kahwa an. I am not drinking coffee.
Yeah, I'm not drinking coffee now. Very good.
Now, yeah. Nahnu la nal'abu kurrat al-qadm. We do not play football. Nahnu ma nal'abu kurrat al-qadmi al-an. We are not playing football right now or now. Huwa la yaqra'u as-suhuf. He did not recite the suhuf, the page.
Newspaper.
Sorry. Huwa ma yaqra'u as-sahifat al-an. He is not reading the newspaper right now.
Excellent work. So again, for everybody, this is just to simply explain how do you make the statement in the present tense and how do you make a statement kind of in a past tense, or at the same time you're making a statement as a habit or something that you have done before. So you'll use the word la, and then when you're making a statement in the present tense, you will actually use the word ma. Next exercise. Now these are fail at ta'ajjub. So this exercise that you're seeing right now, these are fail at ta'ajjub, like words of wonder. You're surprised about something, excited about something, right? So that's why you use these words. This will be done by brother Abdullah Saeed. Just have to translate these also.
Okay. Hamidun tawilun. Hamid is tall. Ma atwal Hamidun. How tall is Hamid? هذه سيارة جميلة. This is a beautiful car. ما أجمل هذه سيارة. How beautiful is this car? هو طويل. He is tall. ما أطوله. How tall he is. أنت صغير. He is short. ما أصغرك. How short you are.
Very good. Here's the translation for all of these. Again, this exercise was simply to have the exercise for the fi'l ta'ajjub. How do you say the words of wonder? All right, so next exercise. In this one, in this particular exercise, all you have to do is to rewrite the underlined sentences by fi'l ta'ajjub. So instead of saying hum kathir, you actually have to use the fi'l ta'ajjub. What will be the fi'l ta'ajjub based on the sentence that you see over here as a whole? So brother Subhan, this is for you. So first translate this sentence, what you see on your in front of you, and then I'm going to show you the or then you have to just simply replace this word in the end, which is underlined, by the fi'l ta'ajjub.
نعم. انظر إلى هؤلاء الطلاب الجدد. So it says هم كثير. هذا يكون ما أكثرهم. This means look at these new students, how many they are. That's it.
Very good.
انظر إلى هذه السيارة هي جميلة. Look at this car, or look at this car. ما أجملها.
Very good.
How beautiful is it? فهو فقير. ما أفقره. ما أفقره.
Very good.
أفقره. نعم.
ما أفقره.
نعم. هي sport. نعم. أرأيت ذاك البيت هو صغير. Have you seen that house? هو صغير. It is small. فما أصغره. ما أصغره. How small is it?
Excellent work. Here's the translation for all of these. And this is where our lesson number 5 actually ends. I'm glad actually 45 minutes. That is our fastest lesson ever. And I think the only reason is just because the overall rules were very few in this particular lesson. And so just for everybody, again, just pay attention that this exercise that you see, which is the quiz, will be your assignment only for this particular week. But I will let you know once the quiz is clearly available. So I will send a separate message on the group once the quiz is available. And the quiz is only for the vocabulary items. So only the vocabulary, just the words, translate them, we do the test, and that's about it. It will not be a lot of words. There are very few words that actually are for this exercise. So once those are available, I will let you know, on WhatsApp group, once that's available, so you can go ahead and complete the quiz on Quizlet. Other than that, there is no exercise for this particular week. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please do let me know. Do reach out to me, and I can answer this over WhatsApp. And other than that, today is where we will end the lesson, inshallah, and we will meet next week. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.